Farmer Reuben asked me to make this video. That's something he's never really done before. But we have a situation here on the farm that's pretty serious, and we want you to know about it. So you've noticed, I'm sure, that you've had beautiful days in October, sunny and warm, and that's wonderful for all the fall activities that you've been doing, but it's a serious problem for our environment. Here we have our creek, and I've never seen it this low. The water is not flowing. It usually comes, we have a culvert where it comes from under the road, and usually when you go over to that side of the road, you can stand over the culvert and hear the water flowing, trickling, and it is silent. I bent over down and looked through the grating, and it's bone dry. There's dry leaves at the bottom of that. There's no water flowing at all. So the underground springs, the water level is so low that things that normally are flowing with water under the ground are not. Well, we went on a trip to Washington, D.C. a couple weeks ago, and we went over a bridge over the river. If you look over, you see a lot of rocks. The water's just not flowing. And I've never seen our pond like this. Look at this. There's dry mud there. There's no water on this side of the pond at all. So what do you think of the situation, Reuben?
Oh, it's quite serious. We have never seen anything like this before in the fall. We're used to droughts for different periods of time throughout the year, but this is, very unusual.
When's the last time we got measurable rainfall?
It seems to me there was a couple tenths that fell here in September at some point, but I can't remember. And we had the 7 inches of rain that week in August, which really saved us. If we hadn't had that rain, it would be even worse.
Yeah, and we had a dry period in the summer as well. Spring.
It seems to me it was in the spring, yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of our second drought.
It's a very difficult year to grow.
How have we been managing?
Well, the small amount of vegetables left can be irrigated, but things like the pastures that the cows are supposed to be eating, we've probably lost about a month of grazing that we expected to be able to graze.
And that helps our cows produce good quality, creamy, nutritious milk by feeding on fresh grass.
Yeah, they're still grazing now. We expect about another 2 weeks of grazing, and then we'll be getting into our winter hay supply.
All right, so we've had this pond has been here for decades, and we've never seen it like this before. It just shows us the water level. What is this? 2/3 of it is dry?
Yeah, about.
Yeah. So, do you think that this has to do with global warming? That's a big question.
Yeah,
it's really charged.
I would have no idea. I would have no idea. Obviously, it would be nice if we could understand the weather patterns a little bit better and find something to blame for it. And people disagree about that, and scientists are obviously working on that. But I would have no idea as a farmer. Every week, the weather's been beautiful. Really, it's 70 degrees. These beautiful sunny days and nights. It's really helped the other farmers who are trying to harvest. So, the corn and the soybeans is all drying much faster than usual, and they're happy to be able to harvest in dry weather too.
Yeah. So, well, that's the situation here at Willow Haven Farm. We covet your prayers. We're asking our priests and pastors to pray, especially for rain and because he's the one who controls the weather ultimately, and he's the one who allows what we grow to flourish and have 100-fold harvest from the seeds that we plant. So thanks for all of your support. We're doing our best here, but we definitely need help and support to keep going through this difficult season. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.